So I got him, I conceived him, but I didn't have sex with the person. Normally the story is you're having sex with someone and then you get pregnant. But I was a virgin to like 23 plus, so yeah, 23 plus. I never had sex with his dad.
Hello guys, and welcome back to your number one favorite YouTube channel, Lex Media. Still on Big Brother Bbnaija updates. The housemates were given a task to make a tribute painting to their hero. Most housemates waited from Monday when the task was given till Thursday morning before they started their tasks. Their painting looked amazing and creative, no doubt. So moving on to the presentation proper, Nneil talked about her family and experiences while growing during their Thursday night wager presentation. She revealed that, to the best of her knowledge, she is answerable to anyone at this point in her life. Her reveal was such an emotional moment for her as she recounted what she and her family went through to survive. Big Brother Bbnaija Nneil recounted that they were one big family in Bayelsa before her father decided to move abroad in search of greener pasture. At that time, he began defaulting in his role as the one providing for the family. The mother had to step in to cater for herself, Nneil, and her siblings. At a certain, her mother had to start selling airtime and other stable items by their school gate. The business at some point was no longer profitable and they had to start selling food, popularly known as mama put in Nigeria. However, despite everything the mother was going through at the time, Nneil remained proud of her and supported her all along until her death as a result of kidney disease. According to Nneil, after her mother's death, she became solely responsible for herself and her siblings at the age of 17. Since then, she has been the one taking care of all her needs. As a result, she grew up not being answerable to anyone until date. The Big Brother Bbnaija Nneil classified her mother as a very strong woman who fought for her life and that of her children amidst all trials, and that is why she is her hero. So Nneil, in her words, is saying that she is not answerable to anyone. And this is as a result of the struggles and bad experiences she has had in life. Now moving on to Laycon, Laycon revealed shocking stories about his hero father and reasons behind the use of his left hand. Laycon of the 2020 Big Brother Bbnaija lockdown housemate has finally revealed how he started using his left hand. The young and talented rapper, who was the very first person to be verified on Instagram in the current Big Brother Bbnaija lockdown season, gave a shocking story of how his father was almost assassinated in the line of duty. According to Laycon, on that fateful day, his father, who was a police officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, was with them at home when he was called to come that there was an ongoing robbery somewhere. Laycon's father, as a good citizen who signed up to protect the life and properties of the civilians, rushed to the scene of the robbery without calling for backup. Unknowingly to him, it was a trap. It was when he got to the robbery scene that he discovered he has been set up, standing alone in the midst of all the assassins with nowhere to run. Could not defend himself, the assassins outnumbered him. One of the killers raised a cutlass to chop off his head, but he used his right hand to cover his head, and the cutlass slashed his hand instead. The cutlass cut his right hand so deep that he could not use it. He fell down and looked lifeless. The assassin, thinking he had died, left him and flew away. Laycon's father was taken to the hospital later on, where he stayed until he recovered. His right hand was later stitched, but he couldn't use the arm afterwards. He had to start learning how to use his left at his old age. Because of his father's experience, when he became left-handed and the elders around their home rebuked him, his father always defended him. Over time, it became part of Laycon and he could no longer use his right as much as the left hand. This could be the reason why the young singer never wanted to talk about his family, especially his father. Indeed, talking about such a thing in a country as ours would be disheartening. Although Laycon did not say if the father continued to work with the police force or the federal government compensating him, we all know how the story will be. Laycon finally made this known this evening during their wager presentation. This week's wager was a mix of emotions. The Big Brother Bbnaija 2020 housemates were to pay a tribute to an unsung hero in their lives. Initially, it looked like they were not taking it seriously, but after their presentation, you agree that the presentation was well put together. One of the stories that spoke depths was Nneil's story. He spoke about his family and paid tribute to his dad. Nneil shared more on his family and his relationship with his father. He divulged that his father is a senior advocate of Nigeria who is currently in his 70s. His dad had several wives in the different states of Nigeria, which is why Nneil has 29 siblings that he knows of, but he is sure that there are more than that. Although he didn't spoil his kids much, Nneil said his dad loved him and his siblings in the best way he could. He paid their fees and provided what he deemed necessary. Luxury was not a big part of Nneil's upbringing, as he mentioned that his father believes the Constitution doesn't mandate him to send his children to school or give them the kind of life they want. Typically African dad line. Typical African dad line. The man also allowed his kids, including Nneil, to find their paths on their own, constantly reminding that they can do what they want with their lives. In his presentation, Nneil says he is broke from a rich home. Is that a thing? Is that a thing though? The Big Brother Bbnaija 2020 housemate got emotional talking about his father's diabetes. Nneil's dad has been diabetic since he was born and is living with late-stage diabetes in his 70s. What a sad story. So moving on, Prince describes himself as mommy's boy. The Big Brother Bbnaija lockdown housemate Prince Nelson has revealed the closeness between himself and his mother, thereby describing himself as a mommy's boy. During Thursday Wager Challenge, the housemate noted that his mother do share everything with him. Also, he said he is the rebel of his family and the only one who talks back at his father. Furthermore, Prince stated that he had bad friends and was always in bad companies. He said, "I was supposed to go to Australia to study, but I could not because my father had a stroke. One day, he drove himself home, opened the door and slumped. I had to take care of him, bath him, feed and clothe him as well." Prince also disclosed that he had to stay back because he was at home with his mom and dad. He said he was going to disown me and that I will leave his house when I turn 22. Meanwhile, he added that he has not told his father how much he loves him, as he used the opportunity to express how much he loved his dad and apologize for all the pains he has caused him. Well, probably this wager tax actually helped some housemates to use the opportunity to speak to their family and ask for forgiveness, just like Prince just did. So when it got to Wathoni's turn, Wathoni revealed how she got pregnant during the wager presentation. The petite housemate revealed she got pregnant as a virgin and never had sex with a guy. The housemates were to tell the story of their lives during the wager presentation for the 6th week. It was a night to remember as the housemates dropped some shocking revelations about their lives. Wathoni used the opportunity to drop a bombshell on how she got pregnant and had a 5-year-old son. Wathoni revealed she got pregnant as a virgin and never had sex with a guy. She disclosed that people did not believe, but her parents did. The Anambra-born housemate said the guy likes to play with her private parts, and that was how the sperm swam in and she got her pregnant. It was after she was 22 weeks gone that she got to know she was pregnant. At first, she thought she was sick and had to take malaria drugs twice. At first, She thought she was sick and had to take malaria drugs twice, worm expeller and herbs. Wathoni then revealed her parents' reaction when they got to know about the pregnancy. Her father was informed by her mom, who asked if she would still be able to go to school afterwards. She was in 300 level when this happened. She is now grateful today, as the baby she gave birth to then is now 5 years old. She also revealed that the son, whom she referred to as her hero, bears her maiden name because he has no father and mother. So we all see that this wager presentation was a mix of emotions. Like, it got the housemates talking about their experiences, their life issues, their struggle, and so on. Guys, what's your thoughts on this? And you can kindly share your thoughts with us by writing it down in the comment section below. And I hope you loved my video. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit on the bell icon so you can get new notifications whenever a new story drops from the Big Brother Naija show. Stay tuned and stay safe.